I thought she's definitely coming with me. The richness of the skirt, this full body skirt, definitely reminded me of her lavender look. This look was very much inspired by Kate Middleton, so if you too would like to bring some color, definitely bring lavender and be effortlessly elegant as Kate Middleton. Welcome to another episode of Lady Captain Academy. And at the moment, I'm traveling throughout the beautiful United Kingdom. So I decided to take you inside my wardrobe and show you how I managed to have a Kate Middleton, the new Princess of Wales inspired wardrobe. When Kate Middleton stole the heart of Prince William, in fact, she stole the heart of the world. And every girl wanted to have her fashion, her style, and her elegance. And today, in this episode, I'll show you how you too can have a Kate Middleton wardrobe. From comfortable, casual, everyday looks to glamorous, royal, special occasion looks, this episode covers it all. So now that we have established our inspiration, let's discuss colors. As I'm traveling England and Scotland and Wales and the Northern Ireland, I'm really witnessing the change of the season, the change of the colors. The greens are turning into browns, into red, into yellows and goldens. And this is where you can bring the fall colors into your wardrobe. So for the neutral colors, I am keeping the white and the black. Perhaps you can bring the grays into yours. For my main colors, I'm also keeping the white, going into champagne with some neutral and a splash of golden. And then for my colorful colors, and this is where I'm bringing the richness of the colors of the fall. And I am going with some green, some brown, and here I might surprise you a little bit with some splash of lavender and pink. And now without further ado, let me take you inside my wardrobe and show you how I managed to have a Kate Middleton inspired fall going to the winter capsule wardrobe. Welcome to my wardrobe. With the richness of the season comes the richness of the fabrics. So the quality of the fabrics will really establish the quality of your wardrobe, especially if you'd like to have a royal wardrobe. So one of the items that Kate Middleton loves to wear, it's a good turtleneck. What is a good turtleneck? This is a good quality fabrics, perhaps some wool blend with some cashmere. And she wears that in every single color. I've seen her wearing black, I've seen her wearing purple, I've seen her wearing red, and so on. So my turtleneck is this color that was inspired by her monochromatic look all in red. Perhaps I'm trying to recreate very similar outfit but all in white or champagne color. So if you get yourself a good quality turtleneck, very easily you can wear that into the fall with pants, with jeans even. You can wear that through the winter when you need some delicate fabric that will appear very feminine but it's also very warm. And you can also wear that during the holidays with a beautiful festive skirt. So this item is just extremely versatile, very easy to pair and match with everything, and it's definitely a royal essential. Another fabric that can elevate your closet is the tweed, is this boucle, the Chanel type of fabric. And Kate Middleton wears that very effortlessly and very elegantly, and I have few examples in my wardrobe. This is one of it, and another one is this dress, and Kate Middleton actually wore a very similar fabric, very similar color, and very similar length. So this is definitely inspired by Kate Middleton and her tweed look, but I also bring a very similar look with this one, and Kate also wore a similar color. But if you like a different variation, you can take a look as Kate wears in all different colors. Another look that was also inspired by Kate Middleton, and it's actually not so special fabric, this is just a knit fabric, but Kate wore this white dress, the knit white dress with a beautiful shoulder line, with a beautiful neckline. And when I saw this dress, very much reminded me of her look, and I thought if it's good enough for her, as long as it's neat, it's appropriate for the season. And this one doesn't have this opening on the shoulders, but it has this opening right here on the neckline. And I thought if it's good enough for Kate, it's definitely good enough for my fall wardrobe with a beautiful pumps. Another essential that Kate Middleton wears in her off-duty lifestyle is a puffy jacket. And you might be surprised with that, but in fact, yes, indeed she does. And she wears that, and she has one in every single color. Mine is white. I just actually got this from Patrizia Pepe. Mine is versatile because it's reversible, so it's nude and white, and I particularly like this detail of the golden. But any kind of puffy jacket that you like, Kate Middleton definitely wears them, especially in her sporting events. So this is why we love Kate Middleton, because her off-duty style is just so approachable. It's just a look that everybody can afford. So you can definitely get a puffy jacket and incorporate it into your fall going to the winter wardrobe. Another one, a little bit more elevated jacket, is a trench coat. And this is very much trendy right now, but it's a class essential in the wardrobe of the royals. So any kind of trench coat and any kind of trench details that you have or you would like to get yourself a piece is very much good staple piece going forward. And then royals love to bring sequins into their wardrobe. And I definitely have 3 pieces that I brought with me that were definitely inspired by Kate Middleton. And the first one is this one, this black dress, sequin dress. And it's very much closed in. It's a very appropriate longer length, but it's open on the back. And perhaps Kate Middleton doesn't wear too many open back dresses, but Princess Diana did. In the past, she gave us so many looks that this looked to me very royal. So I definitely picked up this piece with me on this trip while cruising throughout the United Kingdom, because that very much reminded me about Princess Diana and her fashion-forward style. And to honor Kate Middleton, I also, as you can imagine, this piece was definitely inspired by her 007 James Bond premiere this year. This golden look, hers had a cape, and mine just has this belt detail and this detail on the neckline that, you know, and a little bit of opening here, that this dress is just so rich that it definitely doesn't need anything, any jewelry. You know, this look is just so rich that doesn't require anything in additional. And I definitely, when I saw this in my wardrobe, I was like, this is definitely appropriate for the season, for United Kingdom at the moment, and I grabbed it, and I'm so happy because this definitely reminds me, and it was inspired by Kate Middleton look that she really showed a high fashion royal look. And then for the evenings that perhaps you still would like to have this royal look, so for the evenings that you'd like to have this royal look, but if you don't feel like wearing and if you don't feel like dressing up too much, you can just, I brought this sweater that gives me this shine and sparkle, but perhaps with a skirt or pair of pants, you know, just a little bit less formal, but very usable, but kind of the same effect of royal sequins. And then the next dress I would like to show you is this neutral color dress that is very simple, elegant, and how I make it, you know, appropriate for the season, because the color is definitely appropriate. It's this earthy tone, very neutral, a little bit in the brown, but also shiny. But how I'm planning to make it relevant for the season is with this fur. And this is another royal item that, you know, we've been seeing Queen Elizabeth wear quite a bit. And I think this is just like such a beautiful posh look once you combine them together. So I hope you like this look, because I'm very excited to wear it. I think it's appropriate for the fall, going into the winter. You know, you can still show some curves, but, you know, nicely complemented it and make it more fall looking with this accessory, this texture of the season. And then the last sequence look that I very much love Kate Middleton wearing, this lavender dress. And again, when I saw it, I thought she's definitely coming with me. The richness of this skirt, this full body skirt, definitely reminded me of her lavender look. And mine actually looks a little bit bluish, but it's actually very lavender on the top. Here it's a little bit more lavender, and then this transition a little bit more into the bluish. But I think in photographs more bluish than actually it is. It's quite lavender now actually when I'm seeing it. Hers is much more paler, hers is much more lighter, But this look is very much the same idea as hers is embellished right here on the belt. Mine is embellished all over, but the richness of the skirt and the beauty of the color is just everything. So I was like, this look was very much inspired by Kate Middleton. So if you too you would like to bring some color, definitely bring lavender and be effortlessly elegant as Kate Middleton. You know, it's just such a beautiful, tender way to look a little bit more royal going into the Christmas season. Another way to bring royal flavor into our wardrobe is with the buttons. And I have few pieces, one of it, quite a few I already showed you, so, but this is just like another technique that, you know, my tweeted items all have buttons, but it doesn't have to necessarily be. As this one is just a cardigan, but with the buttons, so it just has this royal appearance. So if you would like to have a little bit more appearance, and if you'd like an easy way to mimic Kate Middleton's wardrobe, definitely bring some buttons into your cardigans, into your blazers, and into your coats. So another texture that I would like to discuss with you is the leather. And perhaps, you know, Kate Middleton doesn't wear tons of leather. Perhaps this is not in her protocol, but her sister, she does. And actually there are a few pictures of Kate Middleton with a leather jacket, but there are tons on the internet for Pippa Middleton. And I think this gives us a flavor, Kate Middleton fashion of duty, that is not well photographed as much as her social events. So I think a good leather jacket definitely could be a good capsule staple into the fall, going, you know, definitely into the fall, not so much for the winter. And once you have the right piece, you're probably good for 10 years. This is a very classy piece that I love and I've had it for a long time. But also what I brought that is very much relevant into the season is this leather dress. And perhaps, as I said, Kate Middleton doesn't wear a lot of leather, but this is a very much celebrated color by her. So this deep shade of green appears very royal, so any chance you have to pick up a turtleneck, a dress, or a jacket, a blazer, you know, in this color going for the fall, I think is very relevant, very classy, and a little bit more royal than perhaps other colors. Also, to follow the trends of the season, if you have to update some of the pants in your wardrobe, as I already said, skinny jeans are not so relevant anymore. They are a staple piece and they should stay in your wardrobe, but they're not a fashionable piece anymore. However, the cargo pants are. And you know, it doesn't have to be like some crazy cargo pants and some crazy color, you know, with a lot of pockets, but perhaps in this off-white color, I really find mine very comfortable and very useful, just with few pockets, and with this color, them being an essential part of my wardrobe. So if you have to update and you're looking for new pants, definitely look for some simple cargo pants. And now I'll show you how can you bring royal flavor with accessories. And gloves are definitely a top accessory for the royals, and you can start going into the fall with some very elegant, very feminine, very thin lace gloves, like this one. And with a little handbag, they just look so beautiful. Different gloves, you know, going into a little bit when it gets a little bit colder, is with a little bit of a fabric, a little bit thicker fabric, perhaps with something like this. And you can have a matching gloves with a matching hat, and this is how I'm wearing it. And this bucket hat is a little bit more casual way to bring royal flavor into my wardrobe, but I still think that you know, that gives you this extra elegance if you wear it with the gloves as well. So hat with the gloves are definitely an easy and for sure way that your wardrobe will elevate immediately to appear a little bit more royal. Then another hat that I have is this, and this one I'm wearing with my riding boots. And the riding boots are another essential if you'd like to have a royal inspired capsule wardrobe. Mine are in this brown, and I really love them. They match everything. I'm wearing them with this handbag, and they just match everything. And I know that the skinny pants are not in style right now, but they are definitely very much an essential in your wardrobe if you'd like to have a royal inspired wardrobe, and Kate Middleton wears that a lot. As I said, they're nothing special. You know, you can just have a fitted pants. It doesn't have to be skinny jeans, but some simple fitted pants with the riding boots definitely will give you this effortless style that Kate Middleton is wearing all the time, you know, when with her children, with her dogs, riding horses, you know, this is just her, you know, go-to look. And then another hat I would like to give you, this is just like really a special hat if you really would like to go to a tea time or, you know, some special dinner event, but you can wear something like that. Particularly with this boucle type of fabrics, you know, it's just such a good combination. The Kate Middleton, you know, of course, you wear so many of those hats. Perhaps a lot of them could be a little bit too much for us, you know, that don't have such a formal events to go to, but I particularly wear this one quite a bit for special occasion, and you know, I just really love it. And lastly, I'll show you how can you easily transform your jacket to appear a little bit more royal this fall going into the winter season. So here you are, just putting on your puffy jacket, and with the fur accessory that I showed a little bit earlier, you are just putting, and it doesn't have to be a real fur, it can be just a faux fur. You're just putting it here, and then I have a special ones for my sleeves, and within seconds, something that Queen Elizabeth, you know, was doing quite a bit, and we have an elevated look that appears a little bit more royal. Ladies, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you use these tips to elevate your capsule wardrobe to appear a little bit more royal this fall going into the winter season. Thanks for watching. Some